Yo, what's going on, guys? Quasi back with another video, and if you guys already saw my update video from, I think I posted it last week, you already know what's going on and what's happening with the channel. So basically, to make it short, I'm kind of rebranding the entire channel. I'm actually doing like new things like commentary. So videos like this, you might see more often from my channel, and I could probably like knock these out like at least maybe twice a day or 3 times a week. It depends if I have enough stuff to talk about. But today, I want to talk about something interesting. The government is out here wilding, guys. So, if you guys don't know what's going on, there's like a big snowstorm going on in Texas. It's probably over, but like the aftermath is pretty bad. So what actually happened was that overnight, Texas got 3 to 5 inches of snow. And the thing about Texas, they're not really used to like cold weather and like large amounts of snow. So for them, this is something new that the state hasn't really experienced. So like a lot of like infrastructure to like pipes and stuff don't really work well when it gets cold. And what ended up happening was that a bunch of people lost power, electricity, gas, and all their homes, and people are actually living there in like freezing temperatures in their home, bottled up. It's to a point where I've seen like pictures and stuff of people like burning firewood and furniture just to keep warm. You see pictures of people's houses falling apart. All that stuff is going down in Texas right now. It's a pretty bad time if you live in Texas, and my prayers out to everybody down there. And you would think the fact that the state is in like a state of emergency and like a lot of people are like suffering out there, that officials in Texas will do something about it. One person in particular is out here wilding, guys. Senator Ted Cruz. You guys might know who he is. I'm not that political, so I don't really have too much to say about the guy, but what he did is just, it blows my mind. So here's how it all started. So there was a Twitter user by the name of Michael Hardy, and he made a post talking about how he drove by Senator Ted Cruz's house and he saw that all his lights were off. So he went around and asked all the neighbors about like where Ted Cruz was at, and he found out that the street that Ted Cruz lives on, they got their power back a couple days before, but for some odd reason, Ted Cruz's lights were off. So I guess he started putting 2 and 2 together. So he asked the bodyguard, I guess, about like where he was, and apparently Ted Cruz left the city of Houston, which I think is insane that like a senator would leave the city when the city needs him the most to actually do something to help the citizens. So it's like, damn, bro, you just couldn't stay. And of course, when this person found out about it, I guess he tweeted about it, and like the thing just went viral. And I guess Ted Cruz was trending on Twitter for like the entire night, and it brought up a lot of interesting conversations too. But what I want to talk about is, it's not so much about what he did, but his like response about the whole thing. This is what like blows my mind. So when he was asked about it, because obviously a lot of people are talking about it, so obviously you're gonna have to respond. If a lot of people are talking about you doing something crazy like that, you're gonna have to say something. So what he ends up saying is that he claims he already planned the trip, but it wasn't until his daughters asked if they can go to Cancun that he was like, you know what, let's pack our bags and go. So apparently he was out of power, and then he so happens to already plan a trip and he left. You know, things don't really add up. What I think is that the dude was out of power. He's like, okay, I don't want to be here because, you know, I don't want to be cold. I don't want my family to be cold. And he went somewhere else. And, you know, and that's fine and dandy for the average American, but you're the senator of Texas, man. You're a senator. It's so crazy to me. He has the power to help the people who live in the state of Texas. So it's like, when you leave, what does that show? You know, I'm surprised none of that really went through his head when he did it. But wait, guys, there's more. So apparently what makes things even worse, what adds insult to injury, is that the fact that once he got caught, he decided to come back. It's like, think about it like this. It's like you getting caught beating off, man. Like maybe you're in the room, you got the hub on, you got the best video, you're going ham, you're just going in and out. And then maybe a family member walks in on you. You gonna finish, or you just gonna put your stuff back and pretend like it didn't happen? I think the average dude is gonna finish. Okay, that might be a terrible example, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, it just adds more insult to injury, the fact that he came back after he got caught, and the stuff he was saying was just wild. The man was not really taking any responsibility. It's more like he was shifting blame to like his daughter, talking about his daughter wanted to go, and he was like, oh, it was freezing. He was trying to play the sympathy card, but it's like I said before, you're a senator, you know? It's your job to make sure that the people are safe. Like Texas, the people in Texas are down bad right now. Like it's to a point, people are burning furniture to stay warm. So, you know, this whole situation is just crazy to me. Of course, Twitter's reaction is pretty funny, because one thing about Twitter, people don't take anything seriously. And it seems to me like people cared more that the fact that he left his dog there than him not actually being there. But, you know, it is what it is. That's my opinions on it. I kind of do understand like how people in Texas are feeling, because I live in Maryland, and like we had a similar situation a couple years ago. Like I think I was in middle school. We had like a huge snowstorm that kept us out of school for like 2 weeks. If you're from Maryland, you probably remember it. It was like the blizzard of 2009, I think, we had freaking feet of snow. Like, since I was a kid, I was like pretty short, so like the snow came up to my freaking hips and stuff. It was crazy. So I kind of understand how people in Texas feel. But of course, I'm gonna leave a lot of links in the description. I did see one like donation place where you can like donate to help the people out in Texas. I'll leave that in the description. I'll probably go out and look for some more, and I'll put it down there too. So if you have anything to donate, I don't know how much people are going to see the video, but if you have anything to donate, it'll be awesome to just go click it in the description and help people out in Texas. But let me know your guys' opinion down below in the comment section. Is Ted Cruz wildin'? Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. It's been your boy Quasi, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.